All right, welcome back to Old Man Hacks the World. Today's episode number 8. We are getting an introduction to network security. So, I hope you're enjoying the series. So, please give me a thumbs up, write a comment, help me with the algorithm. If you don't like the content, let me know why. I don't mind negative reviews. I don't, my ego's not that easy to bruise. So, let me have it. Come on. All right, so let's get started. First things first, we're going to join the room. Okay. Going back to a little bit of review, a network is just a group of computers and devices that are connected with each other. Uh, you have a firewall appliance for, creating rules on what traffic can be allowed on the network. Intrusion detection system, intrusion prevention system, virtual private networks. Um, And those are some hardware security tools, and then you also got software security tools. For example, antivirus software, host firewall. Um, Probably your biggest example, those of you that run Windows-based machines, you have Windows Defender, which is kind of an all-in-one um, software solution. So, and according to IBM Security, shout out to my fellow IBMers in security, they did a cost of a data breach report in 2021. And then in that year, the average data breach could cost the company $4.24 million per incident. So that's up from 3.86 million just the year before. Um, and then it also varies by how industry sectors. In the healthcare industry, which is notorious lax for network security, their average cost for a data breach was 9.23 million. You would think they would do something about it, but maybe they are. We'll see. Okay, first question. What type of firewall is the Windows Defender firewall? And it said earlier that that was a host firewall. Survey says, whoop whoop. Yeah, one for one so far. All right, let's move on to methodology. Okay, so if you dang, forgot to silence my phone. I apologize. Let's fix that. All right. There's in the military we had the 6P principle. On civilian world, they generally use 5Ps, but the concept's the same. It's proper planning prevents poor performance. If you're in the military, a veteran, you know what the 6P is all about. I won't go into it here. I don't want to get demonetized. Anyways, so every operation, whether you're playing a football game, playing sports, have a business that you want to launch, you need some form of planning to achieve success. Same thing is happens with network security. According to Lockheed Martin, the cyber kill chain has 7 steps. First is recon. Second is weaponization. Third is delivery. Fourth is exploitation. Five is installation. Six is command and control. Seven is actions on objectives. So essentially, uh, outsider or even an insider, the threat actor, Uh, those are the steps they'll take. They're going to do a reconnaissance of the network. See what type of machines are on the network, what the hardware is, what level of firmware or software they have running on them. Because if you don't update in an OS or any applications, web server, whatever, you can have vulnerabilities that exist on your network. And then, so once they find that out and they know that there's a vulnerability and say, well, this router's firmware needs to be updated because it has this 0-day vulnerability that isn't patched. So they'll use that to determine which weapon, which attack vector they'll, they'll utilize to gain access. So weaponization refers to preparing a file with the malicious content. Um, so it could be something they send out in email. It could be something uh, that they try to STPN, STP, SCP onto the network. It's the it's the bomb that they're going to use to drop on the network. And then delivery is, like it says, the delivery of the bomb. It's the airplane that is going to be dropping the bomb. And then, unlike bombs that fall from the sky from military planes, in network security, you have to have a user that's not very bright that opens the file, and then boom, it gets executed on their system. And then with exploitation usually comes installation where the the malware is installed on the target system. And then when that's successful, little by little, it starts taking control of the network. Okay, so once you have control of the network, you're free to do whatever you want to do. And a bad actor will disrupt operations, collect data, and sell it on the dark web. Or, if they're smart and they just want, network resources available for other activities such as a distributed denial of service attack, they'll just erase all traces of their presence and just know that they have access to that network. Okay, so let's answer some questions. During which step of the cyber kill chain does the attacker gain information about the target? Well, that is the recon. Step one. Survey says, yay! All right. Oh, now we're on to our practical. So, we're going to try to hack onto a target Linux system in this task. You assume that you've never used a Linux system before, and we'll explain accordingly. Well, we have gone over our Linux fundamentals, so this shouldn't be too hard. But let us start the machine. It's going to be a few moments before it becomes accessible. Blue start attack button. Tough, right? Um, Start attack box. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So, who's made it this far? Write your name or write. Let's create a code word. Write your write your handle, your online handle, down in the comments, and any social media that you use that handle on, and I'll follow you. All right, 40%. and going. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-da-da-da, bum. Come on, you can do it. Go faster. Du, 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 du. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum, bum. Little product placement. I enjoy Monster Energy drinks, the peach zero sugar edition. It's got a nice peach flavor. And that is my energy drink of choice. Although their Fiesta Mango no sugar is really, that's really, yeah, it'll probably take over pretty soon. But those are my top two. All right. So here we are. So step one is recon. And for that, we are going to use the Nmap network mapper. So IP address of the target is this right here. So we are going to run that over here. So we got port 21 TCP open, services for FTP. Uh, port 22 is open for SSH. Port 80 is open for HTTP. And then we list the MAC address. So let's try to see if they have secured their FTP server. So we're going to do FTP 10.10.11.1.3.8 and non. Okay, so we have connected. They apparently have an anonymous user that's not password protected. So we're up there. Let's see what they got. Some text files, some EPUBs. Oh, and a secret text. So let's get that. Okay. So we got that. We can exit FTP by using the exit command. But now let's see what the secret text is all about. Oh, we got a password. What? What? All right. All right. So we can use it To answer the first question, the password is capital A B C 789 XYZ 123. Yours may be different if you're doing this along with me, but okay. All right, so we're gonna go back. Boom. All right. So that must be a password to one of the accounts. So let's see if it's the password for root. So we're gonna do SSH root at 10.10.111.38. Oops. Yes. All right. Let's see. A B C 789 XYZ, and that was 123. Ow! Yes, we just made it. We have become root on this remote machine, and now we can do whatever we want. All right, so pwd root ls flag text. So let's cat flag.txt. All right. So that's the answer to this question is THM FTP server owned. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now, since we have complete control, we can access all the users. So let's cd/home. And then we can do ls. So we got the FTP secure, which wasn't very secure, librarian, and strategos. So let's go cd librarian, and we'll do ls there. And they also got a flag.txt. So we'll cat that. So we have compromised that account. And if they had any mission critical data on there, like for example, the whatever service program they use to check out library books or keep track of fines, we could go into that. And if I had some library fines that I didn't want to pay, I could get access and wipe away those fines. That'll cost the library money. Because maybe I'll just be like, let's get rid of all the fines and and do that. But since this is ethical hacking, we're just going to point out to whoever owns this computer that, hey, your stuff's not very secure. But meanwhile, let's just fill out this question and submit it. And boom, that is the intro to, excuse me, network security. It's just a little simple walkthrough. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you hated it, but you just hang on to this, final minute. Either way, appreciate the feedback. Well, I am learning a lot from this Try Hack Me series. I hope you are too. I hope you're enjoying this content. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll keep making the videos because I enjoy it. It's fun. All right, y'all have a great day, and see y'all later.